Addition and subtraction are two of the most vital aspects of the mathematical curriculum. It is vital that we show students from an early age different strategies and different situations so they can use the two mathematical operations, as ultimately they lead on to multiplication and division. Students in grade 5 and 6 should have a vast understanding of addition and subtraction. It is believed that they should understand number patterns, particularly the ones that are seen in times tables. As Caitlin mentioned, students should understand place value of numbers up to 10,000, applying place value and partition, and also being able to understand the connection between the two operations. In grade 6, students are introduced to integers. Integers are numbers with no fractional and decimal part, and they also include negative numbers. One of the reasons I've chosen to do integers is because there is not a lot about addition and subtraction in the later years of primary education that's mentioned in AusVals, as they have made the mathematical connections between the four operations. One of the level 6 content descriptors is to investigate everyday situations that use integers and locate and represent them on a number line. Students are exposed to negative numbers before they are even aware in everyday life. For example, on thermometers and on their iPods when the music is counting backwards, it's a negative number. Although the negative integers are seen in everyday life, students do not pay particular attention as they do not have an understanding. Elaborating on that, it's extremely important for students to have an understanding of how to use addition and subtraction operations with negative numbers as it goes on through the later years of high school also. The activity I've chosen to do involves addition and subtraction of integers with both positive and negative numbers. What is needed is a basket, balloons and some weights, and providing students with a number. And during the activity, they will be asked to go where they believe that they are on the number line. First, I would start off with adding and subtracting positive numbers. When you add balloons, this is creating positive value. And when you take away balloons, you are subtracting positive value. When showing students addition and subtracting negative integers, you would do the following. When you add weights, that means you are adding negative value. And when you take away weights, you are subtracting negative value as the basket gets pulled upwards. It is vital to explain this activity correctly as it can become quite confusing. I specifically chose this activity as students are not introduced to negative integers before grade 6s. So one of the learning outcomes is not only to understand addition and subtraction of integers, but also for students to understand their place value and that there are numbers beyond 0 and before. They are yet to establish that this is part of their everyday life, so now they will become more aware of whereabouts it is. Providing an activity where students can see what is occurring and the changes will provide them with a deeper understanding of the different types of integers. Some misconceptions that students could have about negative integers are that they are no numbers before 0. This is because of the fact that this is really the first time, as I've explained, that they are introduced to negative numbers. And they may also think that 5 has the same value as -5. Thank you.